Blessings, Empress Vibrant here. Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is blessed. Welcome to your July 2021 reading. This reading is for Leo. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. The messages are very general, so will not resonate with everyone. So please check your sun, moon, and rising signs, because possibly one of the other readings might be resonate more. So yeah, it's very general, so not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah, and although it's for July, whenever you watch this, this will be the time for you to watch it. So yes, without any further ado, let's get into it. So how I'm going to be doing this reading is that I'm doing the main theme, and then going into the tarot for a little bit more of an insight. And then I have the Archangels cards here for some advice, and then ending with some words of affirmation and encouragement. So that will help us move forward. So, okay, without any further ado, Leo, let's get into it. So, the first card that has come out is your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So your dreams need a practical plan. So possibly the things that you've been having in the pipelines, the communication around, the things that you'd like to do. There is a need now to put some practical elements towards it, so that it's not just something that, is just a dream, but rather something that you can see working for your benefit. So this is having the right communication, collaborating with the right people, putting your information into a spreadsheet. This could possibly be about putting things, noting things down, what needs to happen, how best to market, what is the best way for me to turn this thing into something that I can monetize, how's it going to be sellable and things of that nature. That's really what needs to be moving, so that your dreams now take on a shape, and it's not just a dream, but now it's practical. You're putting practical plans in motion to actually move it from one stage to the next, which is very good. So what we have here is the Strength card. So we know that with the Strength card, it talks about recognizing you have more strength than you sometimes give yourself credit for. And also this is around having that intelligence. This is about having that emotional intelligence. This is about being able to be an observer, knowing when it's time to launch something, when it's time to address a situation, when it's time to, move passionately towards something, when it's time to kind of fall back and let things be. That level of attention to detail and that level of intellect means that you're able to go through scenarios and get the better end of the deal, because you're able to see things, you're able to observe how the land lays, and then deal with situations in such a way that you end up getting the things that you need. And this is strictly because you are now recognizing your strengths, your abilities, your talents, without having to downgrade what it is that you can do, or just leave it down to, oh, it's just a pipe dream for now. This is how you move things on. This is where you're able to really hone in on those skills and the strengths that you actually have, and the strengths of negotiation and your strength to collaborate with the right people. That is what we're going to be using. It's about putting our best foot forward, and that's the practical side that we're talking about. That's going to help you, Leo. And then we also have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands talks about fast communication, taking action on something. So the communication that needs to happen is probably one that's going to be quite swift. You're going to have a conversation with somebody about turning your dreams into a reality or moving things to a next state. And before you know it, this person has, the right person to work with, or they have the resources that you need. They have, they fill in a gap, and it's because of this fast communication. It's about you understanding who to talk to and when, and how best to have those communications, and that's about playing to your strengths. And once you're playing to your strengths, Leo, there's nothing that anybody can do to hold you back, because you recognize that the communication that you're having, you're giving the right information. There are certain things that you're holding back just to see what other people are saying, how best to work with somebody, if they are the best person to work with, and all of those things are going to work within your favor. So remember that this communication that you're going to have could speed things up pretty quickly, because this is fast communication. This is also travel. So possibly this might even be something that, you may need to travel for. Maybe meet somebody for a business meeting overseas, or, you move your business and your dream into another space. So this is fast communication and also travel. So I'm liking this element because you're using the strengths at your disposal. So that means, all of your skills of negotiation, reading the market, understanding how best to brand something. Excuse me. So this is actually really, really positive. So then we also have here, emotions are running high. So for some of you, although you're focusing on your dreams and wanting to have, things move more practically by using your strengths, some of you are still experiencing some issues. Their emotions running high right now. And I think for some of you, this is around relationship. This is around a situation not necessarily going the way that you wanted it to go. So it's like you have a group of you who are sort of at the beginning stages of something. You got those who have started something but haven't quite moved it to where you want it to go. And there's frustrations because possibly the partnership hasn't been right. And also for some of you, this is a family matter. So something is going on within the family, and it feels like to do with some type of finances, loss, even land. And I think the emotions are running high because obviously everyone wants to find out who is, the rightful beneficiaries, who is being truthful, who isn't. And this is where you're able to really start honing in on your strengths of negotiation and communicating. Be able to shut something down, change the way people are looking at a specific thing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well, like that kind of energy. But emotions are running high. So let's look at what the tarot is saying. So we've got the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in. There was a decision that was made, and now everybody's looking to see what's going to happen now that this particular situation has happened. This particular communication has happened. Waiting, seeing what's going to happen. It's like a bit of a standstill. It's like, oh, what's going to happen here? Is it going to be a Mexican standoff? Is it going to be something that can be resolved through just communication? Or is there going to be needing some space and some time to recuperate and come back? But this is about a standstill. This is about just waiting for the ships to come in, waiting for the results of something, waiting for the outcome. For some of you, you're waiting for paperwork. So you understand where you stand. For some of you, this is to do with taking action legally. Yeah, there's quite a few things coming up here with this standstill energy, with this waiting for the ships to come in. And I feel like the emotions are running high because everybody wants to know the outcome now. Whereas there is an element of not needing to sorry about that. And there's an element of not needing to rush a scenario. But I think because everybody's talking over one another, there is an energy that's still causing a rift. We also have the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups talks about celebrations, it talks about family, it talks about friendship, it talks about celebration. So possibly there's emotions are running high around a celebration, around some type of event. So possibly this event could be like a birthday, an anniversary, a wedding. Um, yeah, some type of celebration. It even could be a passing, a celebration of life. But some type of celebration. There is some type of standoff going on, and within the family, within the group setting, there is a rift going on, and that's why the emotions are extremely high. Um, And for some of you, this is to do with a third party situation. So possibly emotions around, because obviously cups are emotions. So it could be to do with, somebody sharing their time and their energy and their effort with somebody else. So for some of you, this feels like you're sharing your partner. Um, yeah, emotions are running high because you don't know where you stand. For some of you are like, I don't know where I stand here, so I'm going to keep it pretty much cash. Or for some of you, you're not really wanting to be in this grey area and you want things to be a lot more clearer. Yeah, for some of you, this is about being so much more clearer in how something is. But like I said, there is definitely emotions running high around a celebration. So this could be where things come up, communication comes up, and it stirs up a lot of old wounds. So take your time, don't allow people to draw you out too much. So going off now into the Arcs 8 or the Angel Answer cards, asking what would support you, what kind of advice and you know, what best to support you moving forward with this, having a practical plan, putting in with your dreams, and then also recognizing that there are still, there are emotions running high in a situation. However, there's ways in which you can deal with it because of your strength of negotiation, fast communication, being able to be on a standstill, just waiting to see what's going to happen instead of acting, you know, um, acting through rush or worry or whatever that is, and possibly having some stuff there that's worthy of celebration, but because of this underlying emotional upheaval, it causes a little bit of a rift. So what the angels are saying is take the opportunity. Take the opportunity to look at your abundance. Take the opportunity to grasp onto something that you know is going to be beneficial for you and those around you. So if you are somebody in receipt of the truth or have a viewpoint, take the opportunity to be able to level with people. Also take the opportunity to receive all the blessings that you deserve at this particular time. Take all the opportunities, especially if when we're talking about the collaboration and the fast communication. Talking to the right person will allow you to have the opportunity to collaborate, to move your dreams into a new state, take your business from being maybe a couple of clients to having a couple of hundred clients, things like that, changing your profit margin and things of that nature. So take the opportunity. And then we also had there's no need to worry. So although there's emotions running high, and possibly around a event or at an event, possibly some kind of standstills, possibly a Mexican standoff. Don't worry about how that's going to affect you and how you do what you need to do, because what you're being told is to take the opportunities as they come. Don't allow what's going on around, the chaos, to stop you doing what you need to do. Don't worry, take the opportunities, and that's what's going to allow you to get through this particular time. So now in closing, we have words of affirmation and some words of encouragement. We have spiritual guidance is available 24/7, just ask. So there's no need for you to go through all of these situations or scenarios on your own. There's absolutely, look at this glare. There's actually no need for it. So spiritual guidance is available 24/7, just ask. Okay, there's no need for you to go this on your own. And then it has here, I am unique and I honor my individuality. So you are not needing to bend to anybody else's will or to show up how everybody else wants you to show up. You are unique in the way you do things, you play to your strengths, and you honor that. Honor the fact that you are an individual. And last but not least, I ask for help when I need it. I ask for help when I need it. And that's really important, because especially when there's things going on and possible collaborations and opportunities, you're going to need to ask people for their help, possible expertise, extra knowledge, how best to do things. Maybe you ask someone who's already doing what you want to do for some advice. That's the best way you can get to learn as well. So ask for help when you need it, Leos. So my lovelies, that has been your reading. I hope it was beneficial. I hope you got something out of it. So yeah, keep it going. Don't allow things to take you out of your headspace, because there's a lot going on, but there's also so much opportunity for you to grow and to develop within this time. So yes, please like, share, subscribe and comment, and hit that notification bell so that you know when the next videos drop and you'll always be in the know. Okay, so my lovely Leos, take care and we'll see each other again soon. Blessings.